Hi, my beautiful Pisces. This is Jessica from Good Vibrations, bringing you your looking into 2025. Wowzers. Can you believe it? 2025 Pisces. All right, so this is for Pisces, Sun, Rising, Moon, and Venus. If you're a cross watcher, the roles could be reversed here, okay? Oh, wow. So this is burning a lot. So I think we need to release a lot. That's something that's really important for you to remember, that 2025 is all about letting go. All right. Endings. Because if you add 2025 together, you get the number 9, and the 9 is all about endings, letting go, things finishing, cycles finishing out. Now, what's really important to remember here, Pisces, is when we're talking about finishing out cycles. Oh, I'm liking this energy. When we're speaking of ending cycles, it doesn't have to be something, you know, tragic, like a loss of a relationship, the loss of a job. Now, it could be those things, but it could be the ending of a drug addiction. It could be the ending of overeating. It could be the ending of a belief system. Maybe you've never believed that you could be happy, and now that belief system shifts and you know that you can be happy. It could be the ending of not knowing your self-worth. It can be the ending of being a codependent person. It could be an ending of lacking emotional intelligence. So there could be a leveling up, and there is a leveling up because the Judgment card comes in and the Four of Wands comes in, and some type of illusion, okay, ends here. But I'm not going to move into those cards just yet. I'm going to go ahead and pick all the cards for January, February, March. Please know that I could make mistakes in the time frame, so I just need you guys to keep up with that for me. Okay, I may say a different time frame when I'm meant, you know, something else. But also some mistakes, especially when I'm in the flow. Sometimes those are not mistakes. That's, you know, Spirit coming through and making sense out of things. So remember, endings do not have to be volatile, okay? There could be merely ending a belief system, maybe some type of program, you know, maybe it's ending believing that you need to do this to attract a partner, you know. Right, we are looking at the first quarter of 2025. You have January, February, March. Energy flows, okay? So it could be January, February, March all together, or, you know, maybe nothing happens in January, but then you start to see it in February, or maybe you're like, man, I didn't hear anything in the quarter, and then it appears in March for you, okay? Spirit has no limits, no time. All right, so I would like to begin with this card here, which is the Inner Sense. Today, as I quiet the noise of my mind, I become aware of the voice of my heart. I listen closely to my inner voice. I trust myself and develop confidence in my intuition. My inner truth is divine truth. I allow it to influence and guide me every day. So this is basically your mantra for the first quarter of the year. You know, it's honoring, quieting your mind, honoring the message, the voice of your heart. Pisces, you have really, really, really big hearts. It is also part of your shadow, okay? The shadow part is that often you are naive and get taken advantage of because you want to see the good in people. You want to give them the benefit of the doubt. However, sometimes that comes across as codependency. I want to fix. I want to find solutions for you. Okay. Also, you could try to justify that, okay, as, oh, I'm a nice person. All I want to do is be compassionate. I'm a nurturing person. So that's your ego also convincing you that you have to perform for people to like you, okay? And the universe is saying, you need to listen to the voice of your heart, because your heart's going to tell you, you read hearts, you read souls. You need to trust yourself. You need to trust your own judgment. You need to trust your gut. If your initial, okay, if your initial reaction to a person's energy is yuck, and then your mind kicks in and says, oh, you know what? I need to be a little bit more compassionate. I need to be a little bit nurturing because maybe they didn't have any love and maybe I can help them. Okay, that's your ego just kicking in, because once your mind kicks in, then but if your GPS, if your stomach, like if you got the weebie-jeebies, you felt nauseated, your sacral, your solar got really tight, and you just were like, you know, I'm not really feeling this person. But then you try to convince yourself that you should be mindful, you know, of the energy and to be more compassionate. That's convincing. Okay, you don't want to convince yourself, you know, to be a good person. Listen very closely to your inner voice. Pisces, you're the most psychic, the most intuitive of all the water signs. Scorpio is highly psychic as well. They are able to express themselves a little bit clearer than Pisces most of the time, but you, okay, because Pisces often has imposter syndrome. They're always thinking that they just can't, that everybody else is better than them. But this is your domain, okay? You are extremely intuitive, all right? So you need to trust your intuition. You need to trust your truth. You need to trust in divine truth, okay? You need to allow it to be your guide and your influence for you every single day, not just for January, February, or March, but for the rest of your life, okay? All right, so we begin with the Judgment card here. This is a spiritual awakening. So again, there's going to be, it's, you know, we have Archangel Gabriel here, okay? Archangel Gabriel, I don't know a lot about, but is here to help you communicate, is here to help you write, okay? If there's something that you've been wanting to express, something that you've been wanting to say, call upon Archangel Michael, all right? This is about making a decision that you need to make to move forward. This is about the truth being revealed to you, okay? This is about you, okay, between January, February, March, clearing mistakes or any of the regrets that you've made in the past, okay? The Judgment card represents the planet Pluto, okay? Pluto just moved into Aquarius. I believe it was November the 19th, and we dipped our toes into the age of Aquarius, the age of enlightenment. So this is where the truth starts to be revealed, okay? Example, I have a friend who I've been friends with for over 20 years, okay? And they literally revealed to me that they are an alcoholic. They have a drinking problem. All right. I used to go to this person's house. We used to travel together. We used to take classes together. There was never any sign or smell of alcohol in this person's breath, in their home, in their fridge, none. This person had been wearing this mask for 15 to 20 years. Okay, now the day before Pluto moved into Aquarius, this person's mask fell off and the truth was revealed to me. Okay, understand that this is what it's going to look like. People's masks, things that they've been hiding, are going to be revealed to you. All right, this is you arriving at a checkpoint in your life, in your journey, and reaching higher levels of success. If you allow yourself to receive, you know, your angels are, Gabriel's the messenger of God, and he has a message, he or she, because some people, it goes both ways. There's no gender for angels. But and maybe you need to learn more about Archangel Gabriel during January, February, March, maybe attend a class or something. But Archangel Gabriel is the messenger of God, meaning that Gabriel has a message for you. Okay, now there could be somebody around you by the name of Gabriel. Okay, it could be a coworker, a family member, a friend, or an acquaintance, or a complete stranger that comes up to you and says, "Hi, I'm Gabriel," and gives you a specific message that's coming through from God, from source, from the universe, okay? So pay attention, because there is an awakening happening here. This is a period in time that you're going to be gaining clarity. Again, if you go inward, follow your intuition, listen to that GPS system, listen to your truth, then you're going to gain clarity. You're going to begin to overcome obstacles. You're going to receive answers to questions that you have had. You know, and the universe is saying to you now, it's time for you to look at your past and the life lessons that, you know, again, it's all about endings in 2025. So the universe is like, now's the time for you to reflect, go inward, look at your past, look at the life lessons, you know, so that it can help you gain more clarity of why you had to experience what you had to experience. And it's time to let it go. Let the past go. Say thank you for the experience. Thank you for the clarity. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the expansion. Thank you for the growth. Thank you for the lessons. Thank you for these higher levels of success reached here. Thank you for revealing the truth to me. You know, thank you for helping me clear any mistakes, any regrets that I've made. Let it all go, okay? And then, again, I mean, I'm just like, wow, this is amazing energy, the first quarter here, with the Four of Wands coming out. I may, you know, take a break to drink some water or coffee. You know, with the Four of Wands here, we have a coming home. Again, spiritual awakening, unpacking, sorting out your home. So some of you may be moving and unpacking. This is also connected to your ancestors, your tribe, your village, okay? Now, could mean like actually where you live, All right, this is also about protecting your boundaries. Again, protect your boundaries. If there is one shadow that Pisces has, is you lack in boundaries. Okay, so it's time for you to end that pattern of having no boundaries. It's time for you to end the pattern of not saying no. It's the time to end the pattern of being the fixer, the codependent, I'm compassionate, nurturing. No one's telling you not to be those things, because here's the thing, you are those things. So therefore, you do not have to prove to anyone that you are kind, that you're generous, that you're compassionate, that you're psychic, that you're intuitive, that you're loving. You are the Queen of Cups. Okay, you are the moon. You are the high priestess. Okay, so, or the high priest. So it's important for you to remember that. So there is going to be a deepening of relationships. Okay, things moving, moving together. Maybe you're going to go you do things with your community, be a little social, going to picnics, gardening clubs, maybe art clubs, galleries. It's just a busy time frame. Maybe you're volunteering and caring. Again, there's a connection to community, artistic experiences, singing, music, dance, and something good, positive happens between communication between you and your family. So maybe there's a deepening connection between you and your family. Or if it's not your bloodline, it's, your community, your soul family, because we have the Judgment card. This is connected to a spiritual awakening. So there could be a connection to a spiritual community here. Some of you may get new additions to the family, through adoption. It could be animals. It can be anything, but a new addition to the family, your grandchild, another child. Could be, like I said, a pet as well. Now we do have the moon in reverse. The moon in reverse here is... Sorry, I'm going to take a quick drink. So the moon in reverse here, you may have a difficult time understanding the messages that you're receiving from God. The universe. And you may feel like you're not seeing your path, and you may feel ungrounded or disconnected. The way that you reconnect is you get out in nature. Pisces, you need bodies of water. So you need to get to a stream, to a waterfall. Lakes are okay, but there's no movement in them. So if you can go somewhere, and preferably natural shores, meaning not man-made streams or, water features. You want to go to natural shores. It's important that you feel, not that you feel, you may feel like you're on the wrong path, okay? Because at some point within this time frame, you're going to feel very confused and feel consumed. All right, so some of you may be trying to bury away your feelings and traumatic memories, and the universe is saying what to you? 2025 is an opportunity for you to release these traumatic memories, for you to release these traumatic feelings instead of self-deceiving yourself. Pisces, in the shadow, you do tend to self-deceive yourself. Okay, you want to self-deceive yourself about the people you spend your time with, the relationships that you get into, okay? And what that happens what happens there is your energy gets congested, and because your energy gets congested, then you stop understanding the messages and the signs of the universe, and you start to self-deceive yourself because you're misinterpreting how you feel, because you're not grounded, because you're not connected to earth, you're not connected to your element of water. You know, ways for you to connect is Epsom salt baths. Do try to get quality Epsom salt. The Walmart brand is a very poor quality of Epsom salt, okay? I would go on Amazon and buy like the Dead Sea Epsom salt, where you have different types of magnesium. This is about you clearing away all this negative energy so that you can see the path forward, so that you don't feel consumed, so that you don't repeat being on the wrong path, okay? And you can gain clarity on the fears, because this is about you releasing anxiety. This is about you releasing fear, okay? This is about you releasing thoughts like you're stuck, that there's no way out for you. You need to clear this energy. So it's important for you also during this time to, you know, jot down your dreams. If you're somebody who's clairvoyant and has vivid dreams, write them down. Write them down. All right, so you may see the numbers 0220, act on your idea, realistic, practical approach, goals, divine timing, ambition, cooperation, and discipline. You have the benefit of good fortune, and if you use your wise judgment, you can do anything. In this place, you can reach new heights. You should act on your potential when you see this pattern, since what you plant will grow. You are about to experience a spectacular ascent. Okay, so I love this. I mean, the Judgment and the Four of Wands right next to each other is beautiful energy. And then we have, whenever you talk to us, it never goes unheard. We hear every single word. This is your confirmation that we are assisting you, guiding you, and ensuring your wishes finally come to fruition. Be patient. Everything will come together for you. Also, Pisces, you need to be decisive. You can't be wishy-washy. You can't be, oh, I want this, I want that, but no, I don't want to, no, this and that. No, okay? You need to be decisive. So remember, the universe hears everything. It hears what you want and what you don't want. And sometimes what you want and what you don't want actually are in conflict of each other, because you say you want this, but then you say you don't want that, but what you want somehow doesn't completely, or what you want actually is in conflict with what you don't want. So the universe is like, okay, well, I need to figure out, okay, how do I get them truly what they want? Because they said they wanted this, but they don't want that, but what they want is directly in conflict with what they don't want, because you can't see what the universe can see, okay? So that's going to be important information there for you. All right, next is April. So you have April, May, June. I need somebody to keep up with that for me. April, May, June. April, May, June. April, May, June. Come on, Spirit. April, May, June. April, May, June. Pisces, the way that you clear your energy very quickly, take a bath. Okay, but only sit in that bath water for 20 minutes. After that, you start taking in all the the energy, you start taking in the toxins. Your pores start to reabsorb all the toxins. So set a timer, no more than 20 minutes. Also, taking a shower is just as clearing. You know, anything that's connected to water is going to be very healing and clearing for you, Pisces. If you know anyone that has a saltwater pool, I would, you know, definitely recommend that for you. Swimming is great for you. However, there is chlorine in the pool, and that does absorb into your skin. Searching within. So there's definitely a pattern here. So we are looking into April, May, June. Searching within. What I see outside of myself is simply a mirror of my inner self. Today, I empower myself by looking past outer conditions and searching within for the source of a difficulty in my life. My inner wisdom will always help me face life challenges. It provides my best answers and my greatest healing. As I study myself, I transform. Absolutely. So this is a period of studying yourself. I mean, I can't make it up. Self-awareness is key, okay? Self-awareness is key. And I love this energy for you. We do have the King of Wands energy. So this is telling me that you are stepping into a leadership position. Okay, because the King of Wands is a leader. Now you could meet a King of Wands during that time as well. This truly represents Leo, but it could be any of the fire signs: Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, okay? You know, so this is about you getting things done quickly. You may get yourself into some leadership roles. You know, this is about this is somebody who is a good protector, a good provider, and someone who's not afraid to share their feelings, okay? So now this could be you. Now you could also be opening up a business because the King of Wands is an entrepreneur. Now, if this is a love interest, they could be an entrepreneur and somebody who used to be in the military, or there's a connection to the military, you know? Now, this is a very headstrong person, Pisces. You're pretty headstrong. But if this is a love interest, this could be, that's one of their attributes. They're headstrong, they're optimistic, they could be an extrovert. But this is somebody who has a lot of integrity, okay? Somebody who you can trust. A visionary, somebody who's confident and has this warrior energy. That's why I was saying they could have been in the military. They are definitely going to be, you know, a little bit charming and alluring. All right. Also, this could be an authority figure. So it could be anyone in an authoritative field. Okay, now this is the universe telling you, Pisces, you need to finish what you start. Okay, Pisces, you can be kind of bad about that, not finishing what you start. So between April, May, and June, whatever you started in January, February, or March, you need to, or prior to that, because again, it's all about endings, finishing what you started, okay? You're going to have really big energy. People are going to be very attracted to you. Your aura is going to be very magnetic. You're going to have this alluring magnetism come on, Pisces. I mean, I see all the time, like the number one sign that people want to date is Pisces. Okay, why? Because Pisces is alluring. They're sexy. Okay, they're mysterious. So, you know, the opposite sex is usually attracted to you because of that mystery, that magnetism, and because you have a really big heart and you have beautiful energy. So it's important for you to focus and persevere, which is funny because you also get persistence. So all the messages are aligned. Also, not being afraid to share how you feel. Okay. Again, boundaries, learning to say no, saying, hey, I don't like the way that you spoke to me. Hey, I don't like the way that you treated me. Hey, that wasn't my fault. Okay, you don't need to say, obviously you don't want to say to somebody it was your fault, because that's just going to derail the whole conversation whenever you're pointing fingers at someone. But know that, you know, you need to communicate, you need to express. Okay, some of you are definitely going to be working in social settings. You're going to be in a career, and whatever career you're going to be in, you're going to be respected. Again, this is respect here. The key, this is a leadership position. All right, a confident energy. Somebody who gets things done, a visionary. Pisces, you are visionaries. All right, you need, obviously, you know, you're going to be seen as somebody also who is optimistic, and to some people your energy may come about as extroverted. Now, some Pisces are extroverted, but the majority of Pisces are introverted, because Pisces absorb other people's energy. So when they go to the mall, it's like a sponge. Whoosh, okay, they go to the beach, even when they're clearing. Okay, they go to a party, they go to a club. Okay, so you're exhausted from absorbing everybody else's energy. So most Pisces need time to themselves, and it's best that you be out in nature. Okay, it's best to be out in nature to clear, or to take Epsom salt baths to help you. Now we have the Five of Wands in reverse. The Five of Wands in reverse here is somebody may need to go to anger management, okay? But it's important because you're going to be in this leadership position. People, all eyes are going to be on you. You're going to need to find solutions, okay, to issues. There could be, you need to avoid competition, arguments, and petty fights, okay? Because all it's going to do is cause you exhaustion. This is about you trusting, again, trusting yourself, trusting your GPS system, and, you know, setting those boundaries, especially because you're the leader, okay? Also, for many of you during this time frame, a lot of your talents are going to start coming together. And this is about you becoming less scattered, you know, again, an ending of scattering your energy everywhere and depleting yourself and not taking care of yourself is self-awareness. When you realize, you know what, I've been depleting my energy, I haven't been prioritizing myself. That is self-awareness. Going within, search within. Why haven't I been taking care of myself? Why don't I value myself? Why don't I love myself? Why do I not respect myself enough to set these boundaries? Okay? This is about thinking calmly and being orderly. Again, this is about harmony and balance. And just having more time to invest in other areas of your life. So the more that you learn to set energetic boundaries and respect your own energy, respect your own time, you know, things are going to, then the space, okay? The ability to invest in other areas of your life opens up when you stop depleting yourself, okay, from helping everybody else. Is it wrong to help other people? No. But it is if you don't prioritize you, okay? If everyone else is getting ahead, you're sick, you're tired, you're overweight because you can't make time to prioritize yourself, that says something about you, okay? Not them. It says something about you. And that's what 2025 is about, is getting real with yourself. That's what the age of enlightenment is, the age of Aquarius, is being authentic and looking at you and taking off your own mask and revealing to yourself how you have been self-deceiving yourself. So you stop self-deceiving and you step into a leadership position and start becoming self-aware. And the more self-aware that you become, the more emotionally intelligent you become. So this is about you letting go of old habits, cycles, and patterns. You know, maybe the habits are never saying no, never setting boundaries, always putting other people first. Obviously, if you have young children, you have to prioritize them. But you still have the responsibility to care for yourself and your own needs. You know, God wants you to take care of yourself. God wants you to show yourself respect. God wants you to see yourself the way that God sees you, okay? There is an overcoming of a lot of pain and trauma, okay? There's a recovery from financial losses, recovery from breakups, divorces, maybe a loss of a job, maybe you lost your business, but this is about shifting your perspective, seeing greener grass on the other side, seeing the hidden opportunities that are behind you, understanding what is valuable. Time is valuable. Your health is valuable. If you put everything and everyone in front of you, eventually a part of your life will suffer, and it's usually your health, okay? All right, so then we have whatever you have been putting off, don't procrastinate any longer. Tackle that long overdue project. You will feel better once you begin. Start with one thing at a time. Thoughts and ideas not acted upon are just laying in wait. You can do this. Self-awareness is key. Take time today to go within, spend time with your soul, go for a walk in nature, ground yourself, meditate, listen to your favorite music. Whatever you enjoy most, do that today. And whatever you enjoy most, that's what you should be cultivating and creating every single day. 2025, letting go, okay? The ending. So ending a cycle of you not doing at least one thing that you enjoy every single day. Okay, it takes routine, it takes discipline. It all needs to be created by you. 12-12, persistence. Shift, enthusiasm, gratitude, contentment, new experience, happy day. An ample opportunity related to your life's purpose is just around the corner. Take immediate action once it pops up. Did you hear that? Take immediate action, Pisces. You guys are not people who take immediate action. You wait around and almost miss a lot of opportunities. But that King of Wands energy is not going to allow you to miss this opportunity. You need to step into your leadership position and take this opportunity. All right? Immediate action once it comes up. Of course, a lovely partnership of an epic romance is also in the cards. And what did I say? King of Wands. If you're a masculine listening to this message, then you're going to get a feminine fire sign probably come in for you, okay? A feminine water sign is going to come in, or a feminine fire sign or a masculine fire sign. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy. All right, so July, August, September. July, August, September. July, August, September is now coming up. This is obviously going to be a long video because we're looking... Interesting. I'm going to put that sideways because it fell that way. Well, that's how it came out. That King of Wands comes in. Right, so this romance may not last that long. Had too many cards fall out. Justice card comes out again. Now, of course, if you're already in a relationship, you know, obviously a new person's not going to come in. At least in a romantic way. Ooh, okay. I just almost had a bunch of cards fly out. All right. We will begin with remain in the light. Today, I observe. I take time to think calmly and wisely, and I go forward with complete confidence, knowing I will succeed. No matter what happens today, I will remain in the light. I will maintain my faith and my equilibrium. In this way, I nurture my soul and become a strong and steady representative of the light. Beautiful. And I like how it says that I will maintain my equilibrium. The Justice card, balance. I mean, you can't really make this stuff up. We have so many similarities that have been coming up. So we have the Eight of Cups. Now, the Eight of Cups is both, it's sideways. So energetically, what that is telling me is that you may teeter-totter back and forth between July, August, and September, not wanting to face, some things, okay? Your emotions at times, you know, feeling like you're lacking the strength and courage, you know, not willing to communicate or argue about something. That may be okay, okay? You know, experiencing moments of low self-esteem. But also, I do see you, like, taking care of things or leaving situations without thinking clearly. So just be mindful of that, okay? Because there's feelings of you feeling, you know, having a fear to commit, being, you know, feeling like you might get abandoned, clinging on to somebody. So you may be clinging on to this King of Wands person, okay? Whether it's masculine or feminine. But with the Eight of Cups in the forward movement, you may try to escape a lot. You know, Pisces are known to be, you know, you want to disconnect. You know, whether it's through smoking a little weed, you know, or alcohol, you're, you know, just binge watching TV, food, you're trying to escape. Okay. Again, it's learning to let go and to heal and not escaping. All right. So you may feel this is about you doing a lot of soul searching, you know, and receiving new insights as needed. It's important to know when it's time to withdraw. Again, Pisces does need adequate amounts of rest. All right, because when you find yourself that you are emotionally exhausted, Pisces, you start to act really weird. Okay, you start to become very reactive, you start to become very tired. You're just, you become very moody. When you become moody, Pisces, you have absorbed too much. You have not set the, you know, good boundaries for yourself. So you will find during this time that you will need to go into hermit mode. For some of you, just to let you know, you may actually have some type of surgery between July, August, and September. Okay, that's not going to be from everyone. Okay, but it's going to be for some of you. Again, the King of Wands shows up. So some of you may be thinking about walking away from a leadership position or walking away from a fire sign. Okay. Feel like I need to take a breath. And a drink. So somebody may offer you some help during this time. You need to take the help. You need to accept the help, okay? Now, it could be a man in the military or a female in the military, okay, that offers you help. Accept the help. Take the help. Don't say no, okay? It would be in your best interest to wear a lot of gold if you can during this time frame, and even some red incorporated. You don't have to, you know, because red can make you angry, so don't like overuse the color red, okay? You want to just use it. Again, this is entrepreneurship, so there is a connection to being an entrepreneur, a leader. Again, this is about, you know, being fun, loving. Now, this is somebody who does love a challenge. I'm not sure that Pisces loves challenges, but what I do feel is that you're going to be very dedicated to whatever and determined to whatever you're trying to build. You know, it doesn't have to be a business, but I feel you being very determined to do something. Again, the King of Wands represents finishing what you start. So there's a continuation energetically, finishing what you start, you know, leadership, entrepreneurship, not being afraid to share how you feel, not being afraid to say no, you know, not being afraid to protect your divine energy, because if you do not, you will get sick. Okay, at some point energetically, if you do not respect your energy, your time, your resources, your money, you will get sick. All right. Again, big energy. Your aura is going to be so magnetic, Pisces, in 2025. You're going to be highly respected in your career, in your position. This is the King of Wands is very, very respected. The Justice card, again, this is about fairness. All right, it's about balance. Remember, it's karma, okay? What goes around comes around. But remember, Pisces represents karma. So a lot of times people don't realize when they mess with you, they receive instant karma. Now, they may not understand that their instant karma doesn't look exactly like, it's not exactly what they did to you. So say somebody cheated on you. Doesn't mean that somebody else is going to cheat on them, but maybe their car breaks down. Because the universe, the way that they get their karma is the way that the universe sees that they're going to be most impacted. Usually people are most impacted if they have some type of financial loss. That impacts them. That gets their attention, you know. So that's what the universe is going to do. All right. Again, this is about equality. And maybe you do something in as a leader to bring equality, order into, again, this is saying that everything is tipping in your favor. Okay. So you have a lot of luck, you know, around you from, what was it? April, May, June, July, August, and September. All right. Remember, everything is tipping in your favor. Don't be swayed by external factors. All right. You need to stay in balance and harmony. There is compromise. You will experience polarities because you live in a polarized environment called Earth. There's always the yin and the yang, the positive and negative, the good and the bad, the light and the dark. It doesn't matter. Just don't be swayed by those external factors. And somebody's going to be judged accordingly. Again, remember, cause and effect. Be fair in the decisions that you make. Willpower, 1818. Achievement, success, striving forward, prosperity, go-getter, courage, luck. And it's under the King of Wands. King of Wands is a go-getter. You know, this is, the King of Wands is about, always is achieving, okay? Getting a lot of rewards. They're definitely courageous and they're always surrounded by luck. Wow, significant events are on the cards for you. You will progress in your endeavors and gain new experiences. The right people and resources will be put on your path. An excellent proposal or change is coming your way. You are destined for greatness. Those difficult times will pass. Nothing bad lasts forever. The sun will shine again and the clouds will clear. You keep moving forward. You will soon be rewarded for your patience. Hold on. You are far stronger than you think. And right here, the King of Wands energy is telling you this, that you are strong, that you are courageous, you are prosperous, you have the courage, the achievements are here, you have the willpower, you are a go-getter. And here, the Justice card is saying that the universe is bringing justice to you. So I love that energy. All right, now we move in to the last bit. So we have October, November, December of 2025. Again, if you end a marriage or a relationship, everything's going to go in your favor. If you get, you could also be getting into a relationship as well. Yep, because you have the 4. So too many cards. One thing I know for sure is Pisces does have the ability to compromise. Pisces does have the ability to be fair. So I have faith that you will compromise. As a matter of fact, Pisces tends to compromise a little too much, which takes them out of balance. That was quick. Oh, yeah. So definitely, Pisces, some of you are definitely getting married in 2025. For sure, because you had the Four of Wands come out twice in this reading. Yeah, so I definitely see that for you. All right, so we start off with this card here. We have stand tall and strong. Today I choose to remain positive. I face all of my challenges with strength and courage. I will not be denied or turned away. I do not allow myself to be carried away by negative thoughts. I stand tall and strong and live each moment in joy and peace, leaving my future in God's hands. I believe in life because life believes in me. And I love this because it says, I do not allow myself to be carried away by negative thoughts. Pisces, you can have negative thoughts. The Eight of Swords in the reverse is saying that you're not going to allow your thoughts, okay, to be negative, that you're not going to allow them to keep you a prisoner, you know? So, beautiful, beautiful energy. All right, some of you may be getting a new home, purchasing some type of property, some type of relationship, being really serious. This is connected to family, community. I don't know. It's like you start feeling like you belong. Okay. So there's a lot of joy and happiness around you because you feel like you belong. You finally have found your community. You have finally found your person. You know, you finally have found your life purpose. You have finally, you found. Now, this could be that somebody could go work in a different country. All right. But this is, again, the Four of Wands is connected to boundaries, guarding your boundaries, protecting your boundaries. It's also connected to your community, whether it's a religious community, whether it's the city that you live in. It's about deepening relationships. Some of you may just be moving in together, but that's a deepening of a new relationship. It's also adding family members. It's about singing, dancing, expressing yourself through some type of art. It doesn't matter. It's about doing a lot of parties and events and volunteering. So you're going to definitely be busy in 2025 because there's volunteering. There's, you know, there's also like having happy conversations and going to gatherings and, you know, doing a lot of acts of service for other people or animals. It's also maybe you're going to start decorating your home. Okay. Again, it's a really happy time for you. Now you do have what's it called? The Nine of Cups in reverse here. So I don't know, there's something that happens that you may have wished for that doesn't manifest this year, but it's, you know, there could be somebody around you, or it could be you. Pisces are very known to be escapist, okay, and to have drinking problems, to have drug problems. So you may need to be careful of overindulging and, you know, alcoholism, but drug use, anything, okay? And you could also have some fear of failure, whether it's a failure with the community, a marriage, a partnership, moving in together, getting a new pet, buying a new home, you know. But the universe is saying you need to act like you are the leader and that you are the boss that you are. Pisces, you are leaders. You are bosses. Okay, first of all, Pisces is known to be the second most likely to become a millionaire. All right, we have like the slow, sneaky way of coming. Like, people don't see us coming. You know, they just don't see us coming. We're not being sneaky on purpose, but people just don't believe, you know, often they look at Pisces like, oh, they're weak. You know, they're naive. We can take advantage of them. And all of a sudden you just come in you take over their position and you get their promotion and their raise, and they had no idea that that was going to happen behind the scenes. All right, so important for you not to be unrealistic with your dreams and wishes. You know, Pisces is a very, dreamy, fantasize a lot kind of zodiac. You have to put action. Don't lose faith in your dreams. Don't allow feelings of hopelessness, losing faith, or lacking pleasure, or feeling like you're failing, okay, when you're not. So don't allow negativity or pessimism to get in your way, because the universe is saying to you that you may not see what you actually have. Don't be afraid of failing. You're going to fail a lot of times, but every time that you fail brings you closer to the times that you will not be failing at all. Okay, stop seeking approval from others. Again, you need to act like you are the boss, all right? And don't look down at others as well. So then we have the Eight of Swords in reverse. But in reverse, the Eight of Swords is pretty positive, to be honest with you, because this is, you end the year by letting go, okay? Breaking free of your comfort zone, feeling empowered, thinking clearly, letting go of old belief systems. You realize that you can break free. You're confident. You're taking personal responsibility for yourself, your actions, your well-being, your energy, your time management, your money. All right? You're being positive. You're seeing the truth. Okay? Be mindful, because some of you may be causing yourselves, to stay trapped in a cycle of mental illness, depression, PTSD, etc., and feeling like you can't leave certain situations, but you can, because again, you are thinking clearly, you're moving away, you're breaking those cycles, you're seeing the truth. This is great energy for you. I love this for you. I love that you regain your power over your thoughts and beliefs by the end of 2025. And again, what does that say? I don't allow myself to be carried away by negative thoughts. You end up finding solutions to your troubles and your anxieties. You start seeing things clearly that help you feel like you've gained some type of freedom. All right, so if you are noticing changes within yourself, it's because you are leaving the old version of yourself behind. You are elevating and shedding unnecessary layers. Old cycles are ending and new beginnings are on the horizon. You deserve this new chapter, 555 change, as you stepped into 2026, which will be in a full-blown we will be in 2026, we'll be full blown into the age of enlightenment, the age of Aquarius. So be ready for this change. There's support, encouragement, obstacles, battles. There's creative work. You are going to level up. It may not feel good initially, okay? So you may not feel good throughout 2025 because you're becoming more disciplined. You're standing up for yourself. You're setting boundaries. You're not compromising your energy, your time, your resources, your money. You're saying no to absorbing other people's problems. You're saying no to absorbing their energy. You're protecting your aura. You're in a leadership position. You're persevering. You're courageous. You're determined. You're an entrepreneur. You're joyous. You're happy. You're optimistic. Okay, so this is all going to be new energy for you that you may not understand why you have to go through, the ups and the dips and the ups and the dips, the descending and the ascending throughout 2025, so you will have moments where you feel low, where you feel depressed, where you feel fear, where you feel angry, where you feel anxiety, where you feel like, I've lost all hope, I've lost faith, but ultimately at the end, those dips are taking you here to the level up. But they're preparing you to handle the greater things in your life for your highest good. That is why you've been looking, that's what you've been looking for. So you're going to need to push through 2025 because there's a reward at the finish line for you, Pisces. I love you so much, Pisces. Have a wonderful 2025, and I'll talk to you later.